So Dillon Danis beats his opponent fucking dominantly, as I actually predicted the armbar finish in the first round. I'm not saying I'm good for predicting it because it was very likely that he would submit a guy in the first round. I just thought it was kind of lucky that I got the armbar bit correct, because it looked for a while that he was going to go for a rear naked choke. And a lot of people were confused about, oh, why did he take so long while he was on the ground? I genuinely think he just wanted to beat someone up a little bit. You know, because when you haven't been in a fight, you kind of just want to know what it feels like to punch someone hard in the head. You know, and in fucking Danis' first fight, he only got the submission. There was no punches done. He just immediately got the submission, and it was over. And he didn't even get to land a punch or much of anything. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's just nice to feel what it's like to hit someone with those short pads and those small gloves. And I think that's just what he wanted to do. I think he just genuinely wanted to beat the shit out of someone. And that's what he did. He looked like he was going for a TKO finish. And then when the round started going a bit closer to the end, he looked up at the clock and he went, okay, I'll submit him now. You know, a lot of people were saying, wow, took him a while. But he was actually looking up at the clock. Oh, I've got 3 minutes. I'll just punch this guy's head a little bit more. Oh, I've got a minute and a half. Okay, armbar time. And that was it. Spun him over into an armbar. Got the job done. Looked up at the clock. 30 seconds. Okay, let me just pry this arm. Boom. And it was very strategic. I thought he was chewing gum at some point in that fight. And although people are going to hate on Danis, he is so confident. His stand-up shit, and I'll get to that at the end of this. His stand-up is absolutely fucking appalling. But he's so confident in there. And you got to respect that. You just have to respect that. Respect Danis. You know what I'm saying? Because although he talks shit, he's a two-weight world champion in the gear. He's a two-weight world champion. A two-time world champion in the gear. He's a two-time world champion without a gear. You know what I'm saying? He's the highest of levels. He's competed with only the best in the world all the time. And he's a young guy. And I don't think people respect that enough. You know what I'm saying? He did exactly what he needed to do. Shoot for a takedown when the first time he could. He tried to stand up a bit. I don't want to fucking see that ever again. Because his stand-up, he seems to have... But I could fuck up Dillon Danis in a kickboxing fight. I know I could. I know that there's a fucking bunch of people that are out on the street right now that could probably... I know a few friends that could beat up Dillon Danis in a fucking stand-up fight. You know what I'm saying? He just seems to have no understanding of when he can be hit and when he can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's only going to get better with experience. But I think that his game plan should be exactly to just shoot for a fucking takedown, man. Like, there's no need to risk the stand-up and try and get used to it in the cage. Get used to it out of the cage. Because he had no idea he could be hit, it seemed. You know what I'm saying? He's standing in range of a right hand. I'm like, he's in range for a right hand right now. Donk! Right hand catches him on the chin. He's like, whoa, I'm in range for a right fucking hand? What the fuck? It just seems like foreign to him, like an alien entity. You know what I'm saying? He's never seen this before. But then again, he takes down the guy. And I tell you, his post-fight speech, although it was cringy, he knows exactly what he's doing. He calls out John Jones. John Jones will probably reply on Twitter. He's going to get followers from that. He calls out someone else. What's his name? Rory Macdonald. He's going to get a bit of headline usage from that. You know what I'm saying? He talks shit about someone else. He says, I wanted to just hurt someone. You can't get arrested in here. I just wanted to hurt someone. And guess what? All the haters, Danis got another win. He's 2-0. And he's fighting guys, although they're 3-2, and people are bigging him up. You know, Wonderboy Thompson was, what, 50-something and 0 as a kickboxer? People weren't complaining when he was taking on bums at the start of his career. Just because Dillon Danis is famous when he goes in there, and everyone knows about him, people seem to have this weird misconception that he should be fighting Rory in his next fight. He's 2-0 in MMA. You know what I'm saying? He's the same as Wonderboy Thompson. Wonderboy Thompson, 50-something and 0 in kickboxing. Comes into the UFC. No one knows him, so no one's complaining that he's fighting bums to start with. Because that's what you do. You fight bums to start with. That's always how it's going to be. Gary Tonin, another fucking jiu-jitsu guy. Coming in, well known in the community. He was fighting bums when he started. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're good in this sport doesn't mean you're going to be good in MMA. And Dillon Danis strategically working his way through. I'd like to see him get to 5-0 against generic opponents before I see him take on any challenges. He's a good name. I don't want him to rush him to the top. But I think he should get to a good 5-0. Maybe a year from now. he'll be at 5-0. And we'll just see a little bit of improvement in the stand-up before we start giving him to the high-level opponents, before we start making those dangerous matchups, and then maybe throw him to a guy who's got a good record, who's also 5-0. You know what I'm saying? And is very promising. Then we start giving him these tests. But I think right now, nurture him, because he's going to make you money in the future. In my opinion, Dillon Danis, just for training with Conor McGregor, is already a star. And he could be a superstar if he keeps winning in dominant fashion like he is. So yeah, start paying attention to Dillon Danis and stop hating on him, because he's a savage. And he's got a fit girlfriend as well. So who are you fucking? You know what I'm saying? His girlfriend's got a fat ass. I would love to just fucking... Oh damn. Never mind. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Yeah, stop hating on him. He's a savage. And he's going to keep winning. And I think he's going to win his next 5 in a row. So, you know, pay attention. He's a savage. He always makes cards fun. He talks shit. He gets in the headlines. He makes people want to watch. He sells pay-per-views whether you like it or not. As little pay-per-views as he may sell. He probably adds a good 5,000 to a card. You know what I'm saying? And I think, yeah, Dillon Danis is the guy to watch. Pay attention. Stop hating on him. He's living life. And he's beating the shit out of guys. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I'd like to see him stay active as well. I want to see Dillon Danis in 3 or 4 months. I want him to fight multiple times per year. 3 or 4 times a year. Because I want to see that movement. And I want him to keep fighting cans right now. 3 more cans until you're 5-0. Then we can start giving you some challenges. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I'm live tomorrow. Oh wait, is it today? I might be live today. So I don't know. I might have posted this after I'm live. So we'll see. See you later, guys.